And we are live. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are day 58 of 365 days of guitar practice. If you're brand new, I'm Jay Wills. Check the description or wherever that's at. And for all of your returning subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much. And everyone throwing out likes and comments and all that, I appreciate you greatly. Today is Modal Monday, or well, we kind of plan around some Ionian, Dorian maybe. I don't know, we'll figure it out. However, most of you who are following, well, those of you who are following along, oh, what a fail. Just moved everything around. And, oh, goodness. I acquired a new crush, an orange crush, as a matter of fact. I'm in love with this little amp. For those of you who have these, who has this amp, my goodness, it is an absolute beast for what it is. And I got the pedal hooked up tonight, the switch and everything, so we're going to be doing that. Oh, hold on. There we go. Got to have that back and forth. Just a lot of fun. All right, so with that, let's get into day 58 and have some fun on this. This is going to be just more playing around since yesterday. I fiddled with this so long last night, it was just awesome. So, intro 2, still working out the bugs, but let's do a little clean and then show the capabilities of this little thing. It's quite awesome. I'll get these on, just gotta have them regardless. Get the pick right. Back to the channel, everyone. I love this little amp. This thing's awesome. So, well, actually, leave all this on. Change things up a little bit for the videos, as some of you can tell. Get in my normal routines. Oh, if some of you are wondering, that are brand new, what this thing is sitting here, this is my cheat sheet. This is my, which I've now, pretty much now that I'm on vacation, it's kind of actually pretty awesome to have. So I made a fretboard out of some pine, some staples, and I would burn 12 frets in. Actually, I did like 13. That's my cheat sheet for what I use to learn this guitar, because I'm learning all this from scratch. This is day 58. All right, so this afternoon, we're gonna play around with this a lot for sure. Oh, and if any of you, a little, this isn't a PSA, this is an epiphany that I had. So, some of you who probably live in apartments, I used to live in an apartment, or a house, and jam and whatnot, and have neighbors relatively close. I usually don't care, and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. They got loud barking dogs, and there's tons of music that gets played in my neighborhood, so I was like, I can just add to it, right? But I'm still a little nervous. Maybe if I was younger, it'd be different, but almost 50, I'm a little nervous about it. So, have you ever caught yourself, like, you're kind of jamming, you're like, oh shit, I'm a little loud. And it kind of just fucks up your whole flow. Well, last night, plugged in the headphones. This is late last night, because I was just determined to keep playing with this thing. You can zone off. Now, I have never really did the whole headphone amp practice thing, just to be honest. None of my amps in the past had a headphone port. This is my first one that I've actually really used. I think the Boss Katana has one, but I got to crawl all the way back there. It's just a pain in the ass. Not convenient. Have you ever noticed that when you plug in and like all of a sudden an hour and a half goes by? I love this just for that singular fact. So, and then also the tuner on this is damn good. So again, not selling these, but boy, I could be a rep for that for sure. This thing is super handy. I definitely get this. I'll save that for tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's Friday, Tuesday, by the way. Day 59. I cannot believe we're almost at 2 months. And for those of you who are following along, throwing comments out there and saying that I'm inspiring you. Well, you're inspiring me to keep going. This has been incredibly, just an awesome part of this journey for this old musician getting back into things again. So let's tune her up. And let's, is there a way to mute all this? Maybe not. We'll just turn all of it down. That's fine. Tune this top string up because everything else is tuned. And then we're going to get into, start out with C Ionian, and then of course do a little clean work and do some dirty work because that's always fun. And just a friendly reminder to all of you who play guitar and maybe haven't played in a while, and you have a guitar and an amp that's been sitting over in the corner or in a case collecting dust. If I can make it to almost 2 months, this is the most I've ever practiced anything outside of my musical days back when I was forced to do that. I'm not forced to do any of this, which is a huge change in drive and motivation. So, just a little friendly reminder to all of you who have had that little bit of drug experience when you first got the guitar of how amazing it is for your soul. Pull that thing back out and follow on. Not what I'm exactly doing, heavens no. Go get some good teaching and some lessons if you really want to get serious about it. But it is, if anything, a way to disconnect from the chaos that is life. It's just awesome. Okay, so we are in tune, and just a little, I will never claim anything for my own of what I'm using. Got to give props where props is due. I'm still using the guitar modes chart for beginners from jazzguitar.be. So it's a Belgian site. Phenomenal site. Got a lot of great jazz stuff. I'm an old jazz player myself, not guitar, saxophone, and piano. Great site. Hopefully they don't get mad for me plugging them in a video that they probably would never watch, but good site. So that's what we're using tonight. This was traded by them or whoever runs this site. I think there's actually a gentleman, his name's at the very beginning of this. Yeah, by Dirk Laukens, Laukens. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, good stuff. So let's fiddle around with the C Ionian mode. That's what we're going to fiddle around with. We're going to play around clean, and then we are 100% going to turn. So I got a little bit different rhythm going tonight, aka my metronome. A little different flavor from Monday, but that's what's going to be backing at probably even slower than that. So, what do we got here? We have CD, tabs, this is notes. I hadn't realized that. No worries. Okay, no worries. It's about time we start learning this shit anyway. CD, actually. Alright, cool, we're good. Make sure it sounds cool. Alright, CD, so. I have to chop this down a bit. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I can't sing. Well, I can sing a little bit, but it's been forever. That's cool. All right, so. And there's that C. Cool. That's cool. It's going to force me to. This is good. This is good. I need to start remembering this more than just doing copious amounts of finger drills in the morning and chord work, because that's what I do every single morning. I actually got this is my 4th session today of 20 minutes. I've been doing 20 minutes. That's like a good nice spot. And then I start kind of feeling where I'm missing stuff, and then I just stop, do something else. I'm on vacation, which is awesome. So I'm very, very thankful to be able to have this time. We are going to work in the middle of this for sure. I've also been experimenting a lot with different pick positions, different kinds of picks, still working all that out, and really getting, some of you may notice, I'm getting flamed in the comments about not double picking up and down, so I've been getting, you know, well, I slow it down a little bit, but I don't want to bore the hell out of it. It has been coming slowly along, focusing on that up and down motion. That's challenging though, especially when I want to go fast. I still am awed at how those dudes can go that fast. It just takes time. We're 58 days in, so I'm impatient. I also want to get to a spot. How many of you can play without looking at the fretboard at all? That's my main goal. I see these pros and they don't ever look at the fretboard. That's madness in my brain right now. I wonder how many of you guys can play without looking at the fretboard, or just a little bit. I'm not even remotely close. Not even close. See? And I'm kind of still looking. Out of the corner of my eye, but everything starts to fall to shit. But this is a cool little spot. Let's stop yapping and keep playing and see if we can find some cool little something in the middle of this. That's cool. That's in there. Let's see. Still working on these bar. I just started the bar chord thing. That's cool. That's all fits within that block. That's kind of cool. It says here, if you move the shape of the C Ionian mode 2 frets higher, it becomes the D Ionian mode. Well, that's a cool little hack. Does it have a picture of it? Here we go. No, that's Dorian. Gotta stay over here. Yep, nope. Okay, well, it doesn't have a picture, but if you make higher meaning up or down, I Just try both sides. That's the beauty of guitar. Just try both sides. So let's go. Let's move it 2 frets higher. I'm just think that's probably going to be a higher tone. So if I go 1, 2, right? That should be about the same time, right? I love that foot switch. That is so fucking handy. Yeah, still working on the thumb, working on lots of shit. There's gonna be people in comments like, that, and that. I'm like, we're getting there, brothers. It's just gonna take some time. Alright, that's cool. So kind of just, it's the same, yeah, there's nothing that changes about it. Except the notes. I played that wrong. No, I don't think I got it right. Second guessing myself on that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. See, this is, how about some reverb? Almost forget. Thing has a little instantaneous reverb. Ooh. Let's go a little bit more there when that gain comes on. Hell yeah. Let's change up settings. So we're at like 70% bass. We're gonna go 75% bass, and middles are at noon, and then trebles. Fuck it, go 75. Why not? Why not? Be crazy. Be crazy. That sounds like something. Oh, that's what it is. That's got to be something. What that is, that's from some or a handful of songs that's still fragmented in my brain somewhere, but that's, what does that sound like this? Fuck, where's that? have no idea what the hell that is, but it sounds cool. All right, what else can we pull out of this little thing that sounds cool? Let me check the camera real quick. Oh, I may not reach. Damn, well, I hope you're still recording. Ooh, actually. All right. Okay, so I like that. What else can we pull out of the D-Ionian area? What about soloing? Okay, so. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, that's a lot moving around. Let's just play that one part for a little bit. That's cool as shit. Actually, go clean through it. Someone's gonna be like, that's what that song is. Because I can't remember what the name of the song is, but it's a small little piece of a song that I used to remember. I can play it, but I'm just like hearing it in my head. Maybe the bass intro to something? I can't remember. That's what happens. do believe that the Schecter is coming down south with me on my little vacation. All right, double check that. Good. Oh, yeah, still recording. Sweet. All right. Day 58 in the bag. And again, a little reminder to all of you who, if you're still listening, you wonderful souls, grab that axe, pick it up, jam. We'll see you tomorrow, day 59. Peace. See you tomorrow.